Hey there, my lovely listeners. Welcome to Blush Podcast with your hosts, Kelly and Penny. Today, we have a deliciously devious episode with author Monica James and her unicorn of a partner. If you know, you know. So sit back and prepare to dive in deep as they talk about bad for you and all the dirtiest, kinkiest sex moves that writhe around in Monica's head. Maybe even a demonstration or two for those watching on YouTube. So grab a drink, a washcloth for afterwards, and put your phone on vibrate because you don't want to miss a second of this.
Okay, I'm going to do my darkest, manliest Kelly ever. Okay, ready?
This is as tight as it can go.
Okay, gotta do my shoulders really big.
I know, you get all prepared.
Okay, scary, masculine, deep man voice.
Okay.
Good day.
Ooh.
That was good, right?
Yeah.
That was scary. That came phlegmy.
Yeah, so it's not like
It's deep.
So I can't. I gotta make it deep.
Yeah. Please do.
Penny.
Oh, that was good too.
Yeah.
Well, today we are going to talk to Monica James.
Mm-hmm. And her unicorn.
Yeah, and her new book that's coming out. It's called Bad for You.
It's the beginning of a series.
Ooh, even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but first.
And all kinds of other things with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, every time.
Every time. I know, we never stay on topic. It's great. Penny went the gummy route today.
Yeah, so I'm doing 90 days dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's 90 days. 90 days or 60.
Whatever.
60
You've got your
days.
date that you're supposed to be done?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
set on my calendar.
Yeah. So she went the gummy route. I did that last time. But I was like, I felt so weird without having something to drink. Mm-hmm. So I needed to have some. Usually there's wine glasses here, but they got removed.
My staff cleaned out the closet.
So, but I have this lovely 2022 conundrum.
It's a conundrum.
It is a conundrum. I like this this wine. I like the conundrum wine, and this is a red blend. Charles F. Wagner, proprietor.
Ooh.
Let's see if it says anything fun. Okay, enjoy. You want me to do it all?
Yeah, Midnight Kelly voice.
Okay. Enjoy this limited edition label in collaboration with Carly Pierce. Oh, it's a fancy label. Oh. That's not exciting. Do you want to show it, though?
Yes.
It is a pretty label. Okay. That's pretty. Okay. Enjoy this limited edition label in collaboration with Carly Pierce. Okay. Finding your own path and never finishing the journey is something we agree on. And like Carly and her music, apparently she's a musician. I don't know. And like Carly and her music, Conundrum is serious and lighthearted, layered, and wholly original.
That was an AI paragraph if I ever heard one.
Yeah. Okay. So, but we took some smells when I first opened it, and it smells really good.
Yeah, I want to smell it.
It's earthy, but also it's hard. It's hard. It's hard because it's still in the bottle, so I can smell like the glass bottle. It's a little floral and jammy.
Oh, I taste the jam. Or I smell. Can I eat it? That smells so good. The berry, like a berry jam.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I smell
Like
that.
raspberry, blackberry, boysenberry,
Blackberry, definitely.
blackberry for sure. Yeah, it's more blackberry, and then there's a little floral note. Yeah.
Yeah. Ish, wish, wish, wish. Does it hit everything?
It does, but it gets some smoky.
Ooh.
You get a little bit of smoke in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's delightful.
That should be in a commercial.
Yeah.
That's delightful.
Conundrum. It's delightful. A delightful conundrum. No, you get the jam flavor. And it hits more, it's tart like on the sides of the tongue. And then It's like more in the front of the mouth otherwise. And then you do get a little bit of smoke at the end. It's really cool.
That is cool.
So how's your gummy treating you?
I'm high as a kite.
Yeah.
Wait, whoa.
What?
Spit or swallow, lady.
Oh my God, lady. Yeah. Well, I need to take another drink just to check.
Make it a whole, it kind of looks like the whole thing, so. Don't choke.
Okay, let me take another taste just to make sure. It's so good. It's totally a swallow.
Yay!
I'm swallowing that conundrum
swallow.
right down.
I love it.
Oh, it's so good.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
What's even better is going to be talking to Monica James.
And the unicorn.
And the unicorn.
That poor dude.
I know, he
like,
put up a lot.
He's a good sport.
He is.
But we told him, she prepared him. She was like, listen, Kelly and Penny or something else.
Be careful.
Yeah, and I was like, that poor man, but he was ready for it.
He's
so.
a good sport.
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's Monica James and the unicorn.
The unicorn.
I feel like I'm on a radio station.
We're here with Monica James, our fave.
She really is.
She's amazing. And we're here with her and her unicorn, whose name I refuse to say.
Yeah, we can't say it.
He's only the unicorn. And if you've read her book, Love Harder, then
you'll know about him.
Yes, he's in there. Full, like a large amount.
Holy Kelly! You're so funny.
So anyway, hooray! We have Monica and the unicorn, and we're going to talk about all kinds of fun stuff because Monica's the best.
Yeah, she is.
I want to ask the unicorn, how do you feel about her writing your guys' story in the book and having it be like, this is a real guy, this is my unicorn?
So I said, like, I think what did I say? I think I said I allowed him obviously to read the book before I publish it, because I wouldn't obviously wanted to publish something that he wasn't comfortable with. So he did read his chapter beforehand. He knew about all my innuendos about his unicorn horn, and he was quite happy with it.
I love it.
So yeah. So at the end of the day, it was just one of those things, I think, that, to be honest, and my writing is very honest, and I think that's why my readers connect with my writing, is that I'm very honest in what I write. And so it was the same with Love Hard and Love Harder. Like, I didn't really shy away from any details. I wanted to be as honest as I could. But yeah, like, so I'm happy I wrote Love Hard and Love Harder. It was a different journey for me, and I like to challenge myself. But yeah, Bad for You is definitely back to being a dark romance. So back to being, my dark roots of...
Can you give a little synopsis of Bad for You? A little teaser?
So I guess Bad for You is a story about two people. They meet when they're in an orphanage at quite a young age, and both are orphans, and there's a boy called Lennon and a girl called Valentina, and her upbringing is really awful. And so they get adopted out by a lady, Gianna, and then she trains them to be killers for a reason. And then they end up being on the same team, but then something happens and then they're on opposing teams. Mm-hmm. So that's why it's a kind of like it's not an enemies to lovers. I guess it's more like a lovers to enemies story.
Perfect.
I've kind of taken the traditional and turned it on its head, I guess.
Yeah,
I liked
it's
it.
really cool too. Mm-hmm.
That is
I've
really
been
fun.
reading it ahead of time.
And dark romance is the thing right now. That's what everybody wants to read.
I think I started out doing contemporary. So my first book, 30 odd books ago, was I Surrender, and it was like a rock star romance, and I was just dipping my toes into romance. And I remember writing my first sex scene in I Surrender, and I was like, oh my God, my mum can't read that. And then now, hey mum, whatever you're going to read, you're going to be saying I'm going to go to hell. So, yeah, pretty much it's just one of those things where, you just kind of learn as your stories progress, and each kind of book you finish, you kind of write what you're comfortable with, and then you push your own boundaries, I guess. And so for me, I like challenging myself, which is why I like writing dark romance, because, like you, Kelly, we like to gravitate towards really the macabre stuff, as we've discussed. And yeah, and so it's something that I kind of find easily to write. Like, contemporary for me is hard. Writing the sex scenes are really difficult for me as well, because 30 odd books later, I'm like, how many times can you write a sex scene and make it interesting? So
Fair, but how do you do that?
Yeah.
it really depends. Like, most times when I'm writing, it's like, enter sex scene here. I'll have to go back. I normally will write a skeleton of the book and then go back and insert particular scenes. So for me, I don't know. I don't really have any. There's no method to my madness. I just kind of write and hope for the best. And so far, it's done me well.
Do you have this is, well, I don't know if it's inappropriate, but nothing's inappropriate with you, so it's fine.
No,
do you
there's no inappropriate question.
Right. Do you like figure out what your sex scene you might want to be, and then do you practice it in real life before you write it?
Ooh.
Or after you write it?
Well, you've read Love Harder.
We're like,
Yeah.
that's true.
I know, you get up to some crazy
Well,
positions and whatever.
Let's just say that if I ask him to do anything, he'll say yes for me. So.
Aww. Has he read Love Hard, or has he skipped that one? Or I can ask you, Unicorn, have you read?
No, I haven't. Nah.
He's only actually read
I've only
his
read one
chapter.
chapter.
He's not even read the other remaining chapters of Love Harder.
Oh, there's some juicy stuff in there.
Well, that's probably why he doesn't want to read it.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't interest me.
He said it doesn't interest him in regards to reading about my sexcapades with other men, which is
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Do you hand it over at family gatherings when you meet his family? Be like, here is my history.
Here you go.
Well,
all
in
laid
book
out.
form.
He's on the cover. We had a Christmas party at his family's house, and he's showing the books off to everyone, going,
Aww.
which was beautiful. But I was like, don't read the inside of the book, because you're going to know what your son, your brother, etc. are doing. But I tried to keep it as tame as I could. I don't think it was that bad compared to some of the other stuff.
No.
I think Love Hard was more in depth. And stuff.
Like descriptive.
Yeah.
So does he know about the like foot fetish thing?
No, I don't
Because he didn't read Love Hard?
I don't think he knows about the foot.
You got a foot fetish.
I don't have a foot fetish. No. No, he does not know about my beautiful feet. I should go and beat kinder, someone told me.
I can't
Tell me about
Yeah.
that.
Did I?
Weird requests that blokes have got you to do.
Oh, well, I have.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
I was like, how has he not noticed your beautiful feet?
Right.
Yeah, that was so funny the last time when asked me to show you my feet. I was like, well, I'm wearing a dress, but okay, this could be interesting.
You know what?
What?
We didn't talk about last time because we couldn't record when Love Harder came out. But there was something in the beginning of the book. And now I can't remember
It was
what.
just for us. She made up a sex move for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now I can't remember.
Do you remember what it was called? Because it was something hilarious.
There was two.
Yeah,
sex
you had
I put in
two.
for you girls. I'll get my phone and I'll read it out because I can't even remember it.
There was
Like-
like one sex
Was
move
it
that
the
was
tuna
really
melts?
weird and gross.
Yeah.
It was tuna melts, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Hang on.
And then there was something else too.
Let me read it. Let me find it, and we can.
The old rusty trombone, that one.
No, rusty trombone. No,
The rusty trombone was in the first one. That's what started this whole
wasn't the first
ordeal.
one. Poor Penny, I traumatized her.
That's
Poor
so
Penny.
funny. I loved it.
Penny was traumatized by it. And she's like, "What's that?" And Kelly's like, "I can't wait for her to get to this portion of the book."
Yeah.
I know.
That's all
it's
accurate.
It's never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. I'm trying to find the actual book. I should have it on my phone, but I don't. Gosh, that's not very good, is it?
I-
Let me try and find it.
I like
In the
how
intro,
you
there's some
didn't
music.
describe Yeah, so like do 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 do. I like how you didn't describe what they were. You were just like named a ridiculous sex move, and then you're like, and moving on.
I just thought that everyone could use their imagination. They know what we're like, and they're like, "This is going to be the most disgusting thing ever." That Monica.
What isn't it? Tuna melt?
I think it is some like a backhanded tuna meld or something like that. I don't know.
That's what I would say.
But I looked it up.
Yeah. Oh, is it a real thing?
It was a real thing.
Oh, I thought she just made it up.
No,
That was a
it
real
was like,
thing.
yeah.
Oh, what is it?
One of the grossest
It was.
things to gross
Oh my
Penny out.
gosh. It
Yeah.
was It was something to do with poop.
It was.
No, it
eating-
wasn't.
It was eating
No,
tuna
Cleveland
out of
steamer.
something. Oh, here we go. I can't. Oh,
Oh.
What was it?
Do you put tuna in your vag?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think. No. No, what was it? It was so disgusting.
hang on. I'm going.
You
to
don't
try
put it up then get someone to eat it
No,
out?
no, that wasn't it.
See, I can.
Every
this
time
is
you
why
cough,
I should.
tuna would just.
This is why I shouldn't be left to come up with sex moves.
Oh, okay, so here we go.
Tuna
So,
will be flying everywhere.
it was a Boston pancake.
Yes, that is it.
What's the Boston pancake? Is that like Cleveland? Oh, I do know that. It's like a Cleveland steamer, except it gets smushed down, right?
Explain it, Monica.
Hey, we can just, it's open to interpretation. There's another one that I did for you. I'm trying to find it.
I know. I'm trying to think of it too.
I'm sure there was
Man,
a tuna
yeah.
one. There's got to be tuna.
I think so. Yeah. It was so good.
One of them was Boston pancake.
I mean, it was good that it was in the. I was cracking up.
A tuna veg should never be connected to.
Oh, a tuna melt. Tuna melt. Alabama tuna
Yeah.
melt.
Alabama tuna melt.
Yes, what is that? I forgot.
Do you want me to, let's Google it so I don't get it incorrect, because I wouldn't want to use the incorrect
Yeah.
term.
I mainly just want you to say it.
Okay, tell us what it is.
So it says, I'm going to try and use words that are not gross. So a sex.
No, please.
no, do
we
the
want
gross
the
words.
Say it in a really sexy voice.
Do your
Okay.
sexy voice.
I don't think you can make this sexy. I'm sorry. This could be sexy. But it's a sex act in which a woman is on her period and her partner defecates into her vagina, followed by the partner giving oral sex to the woman until climaxing, at which point the woman ejaculates a mixture of menstrual blood and human feces onto her partner's face. Was that sexy? Or was that really
Oh my god! There's no way anybody's actually done that for real.
Look it up. Does it say that people have done this?
Well, there's more. And then it says the partner has to then lick off the fecal menstrual blood
Oh,
off his or her face. So it's a combination of the Alabama
Oh, it's like 2 girls, 1 cup. A little bit. That doesn't seem healthy at all. Like,
It doesn't seem like it would be a really sexual thing to do. I mean, if I told Darby that I wanted that, I think he would leave me. We don't judge.
Yeah.
We don't judge. No judgment. Each to
I
their
agree.
own.
I bet someone's done it.
They haven't.
guys-
They will do it after this podcast.
Oh,
they will do it after and then report back. Please, though, I don't suggest that for your health. Alabama tuna melt?
yes. Oh no, was it?
We can be the
And then Boston pancake was the other one.
Oh, okay.
Is Boston
Boston
pancake
pancakes-
also?
Boston pancakes are more cuter. That's not as gross.
Oh, okay. So it's not like
Oh,
a
right.
Cleveland steamer then.
No, it's similar.
Oh, it does. So it has poop also?
Yes.
Do you
Okay,
smush
so
it and
look-
flatten it out like a pancake?
No. So so the pancake is the poop, and then you poop it
Yeah.
on their chests, and then
Yeah.
you pat it down with their butts. You know.
I was gonna say that is like a Cleveland steamer, except
That is disgusting.
smushed out. Well, yeah,
This one's
obviously.
smushed out, and
Yeah.
I feel like you
I
got to
like
do
that
that
it's-
movement.
Ugh.
with your butt.
Have you seen that one lady that writes the coconut with her hips?
Yes.
She starts
Yeah.
trying to spell coconut on the poop.
You're supposed to like spell your name out or the alphabet
Yes,
or
I
coconut
like
or
that in my
whatever.
book. That's in
Yeah,
my book.
that's
It's
right, you
spelled- Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Spell-
So
spell
now I'm just
coconut with
picturing
your
them
hand.
spelling with your butt.
With your butt to like smush it in like this.
This could be a new term. You could pen it. You could pen this term, Penny.
That's
Yeah.
really one I want to put my name on and be remembered
Yeah.
for forever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Trademark it.
There's gotta be.
Trademark
I
it.
mean,
Ugh.
people have got to.
No, I must
and
say,
like,
it's like the pickup lines that like people, you know,
Some
some are funny. Yeah, some are funny.
Yeah, I like how he
I
has to
think-
defend all mankind.
some are.
Some
funny.
are
All
funny.
right, Unicorn. What's your best cheesy pickup line?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, actually.
What's your best line? He doesn't have a pickup
I
line.
don't pick up line.
Darby's line was. Darby didn't even have a line when we met. It was kind of
Nah,
like.
Monica started our conversation.
I did not.
You did too. You had to message me first. That's how that site works.
Anyway, back to the topic. of how it
Monica
planned.
was talkative. Surprise! Imagine that.
Talking about rubbing poop in someone's chest. Smelling coconut. That's where we left off.
Darby's very a man of few words, as you can tell, and so when we
It's perfect
first
for
met,
you.
Yeah.
absolutely. Imagine if I had a person that spoke as much as I did. That would be a nightmare. But when we first kind of started talking online, I think he was just pretty much like, we met, I think I told you last time, we met on a Friday and then we had our first date on the Saturday. So we were talking for a few, I don't know, like an hour or something online. And then he said, can I call you? Which was like random because I was like, okay. And then we spoke for the whole evening and then we fell asleep on the phone. And then he said, oh, do you want to go out the next day? So like, I don't think he really, like he works fast, you know, he's a smooth operator.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stop being so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh.
Ooh, will you
I've
show
never
your
really had a
unicorn
pickup
tattoo?
line.
Oh,
Oh,
Never
yeah,
really
the
had a
unicorn
pickup line?
tattoo.
show your unicorn tattoo.
Ooh, and that's
Yeah.
cool.
You had a picture of it in
Yeah.
your stories not too long ago.
I
I
love
did, yes. Like,
Yeah.
he, I don't know, like, so kind of like when I was writing Love Harder, Darby's chapter obviously wasn't in there. And then when I was talking to my agent and talking to a few people that had read Love Hard, I had written the chapters and then I was like, well, I don't really want to end this on a negative note because being a romance author, like, I do love love. Like I've said in the book, like I love love, but it hasn't loved me back, you know? And so I wanted to kind of end it in a different way and I didn't know how to end it. And then I met Darby and then I was like, oh, this is the perfect ending to my book, obviously.
You're welcome.
And, yeah, and so as you girls know, like each chapter, each kind of guy that I, like encountered had a nickname. And so I was trying to think of his nickname and the only nickname I could have was the unicorn, but it wasn't very manly considering he's like 6'3" and he's a big boy. I'm like, the unicorn is completely opposite to what I guess the stereotype of what you would associate a unicorn with, like glitter and 8-year-old girls' parties, you know, like birthday parties. That's what I consider with unicorns. And then he was like, no, that's fine. Like, you can call me the unicorn. And then he was like, I'll get a unicorn tattoo because I said, like, each kind of person has something distinguishable. So he got the tattoo, but we kind of decided it was like
cute.
a horse. The unicorn was in the horse. So it's like a dark horse within the unicorn, which I kind of like the symbolism behind it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I like that the tattoo is a little bit like dark, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit more hardcore.
A fluffy tattoo, a fluffy
Yeah.
unicorn on him.
Yeah. Aww.
Well, he
Like
would've-
rainbow
he would-
mane.
Absolutely. He would have absolutely done that if I asked him to.
Aww.
So
Probably not a
cute.
rainbow.
He's like, well, no, let's
No, I'm all done.
go back.
Unless I could cover it up, then yeah.
I have a question for you. So when you get back, what do you have to do to get prepared for your book release?
So as you girls know, I don't have any real methods that I follow. Everything that I'm supposed to do, I don't do. And it's worked in my favor so far. So, but what I will do, I will go home and I'll organize all my media packages and send out all the emails and what needs to be sent out to my PR and marketing team, and then we start with all the TikToks, and then obviously all my ARC readers will promote and talk about the book. So it's just this week. It's just all about kind of preparing everyone for what they're in for on Friday. So it's just pretty much just me online. You'll be seeing my face always, just being like, "Yay, this book's awesome! Buy it." So pretty much that's it. I don't have
a lot of
method.
work.
I don't really. It is. Yeah, it's just. I don't know. I guess it's just one of those things for me. Like that's my least favorite part of being an author is this whole marketing side of things. I just kind of feel like the market is there's so much to choose from in this day and age, and so to stand out is really difficult. So you just have to kind of, I guess, just be honest and truthful in how you market and hope someone resonates with the blurb or the cover, or maybe perhaps if someone's read it and they've done an edit for you, or they have, done a review, and that's the best way you can kind of get your book out there, because no matter how much money you throw into marketing, sometimes it doesn't work and sometimes it does. It's a hit and miss. This industry is really difficult in what works and what doesn't. It's forever changing, and I'm forever learning.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah. Way to go!
Good job. You got in
yeah.
author mode for a while
I
there. I
know.
loved it.
Yeah, all like, oh, let's be professional, Monica. now.
I loved
It
it.
was great. I really like how.
Now,
I really like how you said like you're really honest about like your. Do you have your yay? Like you're really honest about your promoting, and when you talk about your books and your writing. I mean, obviously, but even when you write fiction, there's a lot of like truth and honesty that comes through, and I think that's why you resonate with so many people.
Yeah, and I think that's what, when I normally do seminars or if I'm invited to do panels, which I don't know why people want me to talk on their stuff. I'm like, fine, no problem. But I normally my advice is just write kind of what you know. Obviously, the stuff that I write about, I don't know about, but it's something that probably resonates with me or something that I'm interested in. So readers are really clever, and they will know if you are writing about something that you're not comfortable with, or something that's you're writing to either get like, for sales or whatnot. I normally just say to an author, write a book for yourself, and if you want to read it, hopefully other people will want to read it as well. But just be honest with your readers, and that's the best way you can resonate, is I guess just trying to put a bit of yourself into the book. I feel like that's what has worked for me, and I feel like you can, when someone writes a book, an author writes a book, you can tell if they are really passionate about the book by the way it flows and the structure of the book. I really believe that. So for me, I think that's why I'm a fast writer, but then other times it takes me ages to release a book, because I won't release something unless I'm like very happy with it. And 37 books later, I'm proud to say that if I'm not happy with something, then I will scrap it and I'll delete it, because if you have a draft there that you can always revert to, and you're stuck, then you will release something that you probably is subpar and you're not happy with. But if I'm not happy with something, I delete it from existence and I start from scratch. That's the only way I write.
That's awesome.
I have a question. So when you are writing that, because you're so deep into it, when you write something like this dark romance, is there a part of it that you had to like walk away for a little bit, or like kind of get yourself back in the right headspace?
I guess, childhood for me plays a big part. There was things that happen in childhood, I guess, and then that kind of resonates with how I write. And losing like my dad was a really big game changer for me. He died 6 years ago, and I was very close with him. So I tap into those really awful emotions when I write, which is a horrible thing to do, but it's really the only way for me to kind of get in that headspace where I can write something very dark. And then I do walk away from the scene, because it is hard to write, but in a sense, again, it's very cathartic for me to write something like that, because our struggles, I guess, are something that if we allow can overcome and overwhelm us. But I always see each kind of is a victory for me, like everything that try to kind of bring me down, I overcame, and it's a small win. So that's how I kind of view it, I guess. It's yeah, everyone's different. Every ride's different, but that's
Yeah.
how I view it.
That's
love that.
awesome, though. And I think a lot of readers take that same either like approach or like takeaway from it too. Like with the scenes that are like so raw and honest and really difficult, but they're like, I can use this to help me process my own traumas,
Yeah.
or I can like realize that I'm better than this, you know.
Well, there was a my old therapist now comes in here and talks to us sometimes and just hangs out at the bookstore. And I noticed like there's so many people that like dark romance that has trauma in their past. And I was like, I don't understand why that is. And she said it's because you can control going in and out of the dark, kind of like how you were saying in your writing, you can go in and out. So that's very cool.
Absolutely. And so that's why, you know, like someone said to me, like one of my ARC readers had read Love Harder, and then she said, so did you write this straight after Love Harder? And I said, I did. And she said, it's so different, you know, you've got like the lightness and then the darkness. And I said, well, you need the other one to balance the other and vice versa. And so for me, when I wrote Love Harder, I was in a really bad place mentally and just like emotionally. I was probably more emotionally. And so writing something happy distracted me from how sad I was. And then now that like I said, like I fell in love with someone who's amazing and awesome. And falling in love with him allowed me to write something darker, because when I get away from the computer, I go to him, you know, so it kind of balances it out. Does that make any sense? I know it's really
Yes,
strange.
absolutely.
Because
No,
you
it
have,
does.
yeah, you have a good like support system and like someone to help bring you out of like the darkness there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Balances
And
everything.
yeah, I guess. And it's just, yeah, because when I wrote Love Hard, I was sad, and I didn't want to write something sad and dark and then kind of get out of that writing world and then go back to my real life, which was sad. So I wanted to write something happy. But now that I'm content and the happiest I've been, like I've met someone who, you know, changed my life. And like I said, I had to fall in love to find my dark romance roots again, ironically enough. And it's because like when I write my stuff and then I get out of my office and he's there in the house and I see him and he gives me a hug or a kiss, or he's like, what are we eating? Or, you know, and that kind of brings it back to the happy reality. So I can immerse myself in a dark world because I know that I have a positive waiting for me, if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
I know
that's
it's pretty
awesome.
Launch, but yeah.
No, I love that.
It
No,
makes complete sense.
It
Yeah.
really does. That's a good
I want to let's talk about what we're drinking, because I know you guys are you guys are on vacation and you have booze too. So I want to talk about our beverages. What are you guys drinking?
Okay. This is my favorite. This is a Sienna sweet red wine.
Ooh.
It's lovely. I don't like Shirazes. I'm not a fan. I will drink a Shiraz, however, if it's put in front of me. I'm not discriminatory against any wine. But this is my favorite wine, and I got given this for my birthday because it was my birthday on Friday. And so,
That's right. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. That wasn't I didn't want you to.
I
don't
already
wanna
told her
post-
happy birthday, so I'm not
Yes,
going to
you
say it.
did. This was my
Just
birthday. So yeah, so that was like we met a lovely couple when we were on vacation, and so they got me 2 bottles of wine. So
That's
yes,
so cute.
it was cute. And Darby is having his.
I've just got the classic old hard rated.
Do you have these in America?
What is it?
Hard rated. It's lemon and lime, so it's like.
Oh,
Have you had like a lemon and lime solo?
Do you have Solo in America?
no.
Is it like vodka
drink
with like a vodka seltzer or something?
It's pretty much vodka, lemon, lime.
It's like a lemonade, but it's like a lemon. What lemon drink have you got in the US?
A lemonade and
There's Mike's Hard Lemonade.
yeah.
Oh yes,
It's called.
So that's
it's called
like Mike's Hard
yeah.
Lemonade.
Oh,
okay.
That
Yeah.
makes
Or
sense.
like electric lemonade is vodka and lemonade.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
That's-
It's the lemon lime flavour.
Oh, that's perfect
that
on
sounds
vacation.
Good. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
I don't think Darby is aware of what's going to happen when he attends a signing, because he's not actually done a bigger signing with me before. So I don't think he's aware of what he's in for.
They go wild.
Yeah. You need to have like little like barriers around you.
He needs to what, sorry?
He's gonna need a security guard.
Yeah, I said like little like those little like stanchions, like barriers around him.
Like pool noodles?
Oh,
No, like the little like red like the with the red velvet ropes and stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
cute. Well, because
Stanchions. I'm using my big words.
I did a signing in Melbourne about a month ago, and so because Darby works in the mines, and so he's like 1 week on, 1 week off, and he couldn't attend the signing, and so everyone was asking, "Where's the unicorn? Where's the unicorn?" And it was funny. I thought of you two because I said his name's Darby, and they're like, "We don't care. His name's a unicorn."
Exactly.
Oh, we'll be signing in Sydney. We're signing at Babe together, so that'll be in the end of May. And then I think I'm going to London maybe. So I think London.
Oh, for Rare? Is that right?
Yeah, for Rare.
Yeah.
And then where else? And then I'm going to Canada, but it's just hard because obviously he works week on, week off. It's too difficult. So we just kind of make do what we can, obviously. So
Yeah.
Australia's a little bit easier, but it takes us so long to get to anywhere in the world because we're so far down, where it takes us about 24 hours to get to Europe. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So, I know we touched on this before. When you're going to be in the U.S. here in the fall, is that for signings, or are you just coming to hang out, or what?
So the September signing, I'm in Texas. I can't remember where, but it's for a signing. And then I'll go back in October, and then I'll do Love in Vegas, and then the week after is Wanderlust. So I'll do those two.
Yeah.
And then and then that's it. And then I've got, I think, a couple of signings in Australia, and then one in Canada, and then Europe. So
You are busy.
if all works out well, then I'll be doing it all. It's just really hard with life and work and juggling everything,
I can imagine. Well, I really want to ask you blush questions. Like,
Yes,
as we're
our
talking,
fun,
I'm
dirty
just, like,
questions.
building them up.
And the unicorn has to answer also.
He doesn't have to. If there's anything that makes you uncomfortable,
If you're
you don't
uncomfortable,
have to
yeah, Penny's really good about telling people if they're uncomfortable, they
he
don't have
needs
to answer. But
them.
I'm like Monica. I'm like, you gotta answer.
I'll try my best.
All right. Let's see. Oh, this is hard.
I said you were thinking.
I know, but now
That's what she said.
But then I was like, oh, I thought of him not reading your book.
Oh.
So
That's okay.
I have a question for you guys, if you want to answer it. What is the craziest position that you guys have been successful at trying, sexy times wise, not just like, oh, I'm sitting in a car.
Oh. Well, there's a big height difference between Darby and myself, so we try and maneuver as best we can.
I know. You're super tiny. You're like, have you seen a picture of them together?
Yes.
Like, he's like here,
guys
and
are so
Monica's
cute.
like here. It's so cute.
So that the questions, I guess, like we try and maneuver as best we can because it's a huge difference between us. Like, I think
We make it work.
we make it work, absolutely.
Aw.
We are go-getters and we don't give up.
I love that.
But yeah, so I think
I don't know.
I don't know. I think we're pretty adventurous, as you can read in the book, and I feel like if you can't do that with your partner, then like I said, sex is beautiful and it's what connects you like with your partner, and I feel like it should be fun and you should be able to laugh about things, and you should also be having a fun time while doing it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Aw.
That's great. Stop being so
I know,
cute.
you're so cute.
You're like, that's boring.
Tell us about your first kiss.
First kiss. God, I think my first kiss when I was about 16. And it was actually with I went to an all-girls school, so it was not with a girl. Which is fine.
Like, this is getting real interesting.
It was an all-girls school. This is why I was telling this story, because I was shy, because I wasn't really shy. Because I wasn't really, it was an all-girl Catholic school, and because I wasn't really like around boys, I was like really shy, and believe it or not, I was shy, and my best friend at the time, it was her cousin, and he was this 19-year-old guy, and everyone like loved him. He was like rode a motorcycle, like typical book boyfriend material.
Oh man!
And so. And he come from this small coastal town in New South Wales, and he was a surfer, and he had like long blonde hair. And at the time, I was obsessed with Daniel Johns from Silverchair, and so I was just like,
Oh my God, he's
oh my
so
God.
hot. Oh,
so
so
this
hot.
guy
I'm
looks-
sorry. He's so
She's so
hot.
excited.
Yeah, he still looks good. Yeah. Whew.
Daniel Johns.
I love it.
And
Yeah.
just envision this guy. He looked like Daniel Johns, 19. I was 16, shy. My best
Man.
friend.
Yep, 100%.
Cousin, and he rolled into town, and I was like, who was that? Anyway, and he was my first kiss, and so I went to like a formal. I don't know if you guys have a formal in the US. Like,
Yeah.
and he got, yeah. So it's not the Deb or the prom. I can't pronounce it properly, but it was like the formal. So I was 16.
Yeah.
And he took me to that, and that's my first kiss. My Daniel Johns lookalike.
Oh my gosh, that could be a movie.
Yes, by a guy who looks like Daniel Johnson. Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
that
and he
dude,
served.
you probably don't know Silverchair, do you?
No, but you about freaked out.
I
and-
did, because he's so fucking hot, and
Yeah.
and
So-
and
so
plus they have
envision
young-
amazing
music too.
Yeah.
And they're
Envision a young
Australian.
Daniel Johns. That was my first kiss. 16.
Ah,
Tell me.
Yep.
That was a good story.
okay,
Thanks.
unicorn.
I don't know.
What was your first kiss?
Try and top that one.
He's had that many in
Yeah, well, I
between.
can't top that one. No.
I think his is below par. It's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard.
mine's boring.
I know. I was like, I don't think anyone can match Monica's now.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
motorcycle. He probably did this with his hair.
I bet he did.
Takes the helmet off, and he's like in
Yeah.
like a shampoo commercial.
Oh yeah.
slow motion.
Oh my god.
Like, take a step back and bang. Okay.
No, I would have been, I don't know, grade 6 or whatever.
Grade 6.
Yeah, I would have been.
Yay! There's someone else who's a derelict like me. I was 5th grade,
Aw.
so that's like 10 or 11.
Aww.
Yeah. And then I was seeing someone that was like in high school when I was in primary school.
What? This is not boring. Are you kidding me?
But high school is like their middle school. So it's
But he was
flipped.
still, but he was still in primary school,
Yes.
which is elementary. So.
Yeah, but it was like not like a junior in high school. Kidding. Elementary kid.
8-year-old
I just wanted to clear that up.
Yeah. No, I knew that part, but still,
no.
you little
Drink
stud
with this. Hang
muffin.
on, let me have a drink. I can't prepare.
Well, she
It's
went to the
still
same
not boring.
primary school, so she was only a couple of years older than what I was. And then, yeah, I know there would have been a whole group of us back in the day, and then we're all hanging out as friends, and as you do when you're that young, and the old dare you, like the dares come out, and that was one of them.
Aww. As a boy that was going to kiss a girl 2 years older, I cannot even imagine.
You were like, oh, wow, I have to do this dare. Sad.
It's boring.
that was
That's
awesome.
not boring.
That isn't boring at all. That is really cute.
What about this isn't super ooh, wait, I was gonna have a normal question, but no, I'm changing it.
Ooh.
Have you guys, well, okay, you don't either as a couple or
Isn't
separately.
this hard?
It is. That's what she said.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Have you guys ever been caught having sex, either as a couple or separately?
That's a good one.
Not as a couple.
Nah,
Even if we did, we wouldn't care.
I'm sure people have heard us, but I don't think anyone.
Aw.
I don't think anyone.
Wait, who's
No,
this is a
Bingo.
this is a side question. Who's the noisy one? Is it both of you or is it just one?
Ooh, that's a deep question, Kelly. Don't say it.
I'm just curious. That's what she said. I'm also curious.
Yeah, Monica wins that one.
Yeah, that's my girl.
It's Monica.
Yeah, Monica. Okay, now answer the like walked in on you having sex question. Has that ever happened to either one of you?
Nah, I don't think I've ever been caught having sex. Not my parents or anyone. I don't.
Wow.
I don't. Yeah. Is that?
I
yeah,
like how
don't
they were
know.
looking at each other like we're going to say this at
Like-
the exact same time. So neither one of us can cheat.
Absolutely. No, I don't. No, I think even if they did, we wouldn't care.
No.
Yeah, you'd be like, you're gonna take a seat and just have a watch.
You'd be like, it's $5. Thanks.
I've got popcorn in the corner for you.
Aw.
It's easier than that to watch.
Why I never run out of
best.
food.
You're so great.
This is
I
why
love
never
this
run out
so
of
much.
food.
Wow, geez, my boobs just attacked my microphone.
Oh,
Sorry.
hello.
Oh, I have a good last one. This is a good one to
Okay.
end it on.
Okay.
Okay. Who was your celebrity crush?
Your first celebrity
Oh,
crush.
J-Lo.
Yeah, J-Lo's mine.
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
one.
Yeah. Wait.
Can I just say Daniel
but-
Johns again?
Oh, yeah, you can say Daniel Johns. You can 100% say him. Wait, Unicorn, what era of J-Lo? Like, was this Fly Girl era, or was it like Jenny from the Block?
No, this
or
is like current era. I reckon she looks great now.
Oh, see?
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be your first celebrity crush. Like your sexual awakening, like, oh.
He's like, just now.
It's right now.
But it's my first celebrity crush. I like it how she looks now, but she looked great back then.
Okay, so he's not just, he doesn't discriminate against J-Lo. He likes every
Yeah.
Jenny from the
Oh,
Block.
she looks,
and
Yes.
likes,
she looks
Yeah.
fucking rad.
She really does.
he
Yeah.
does.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that.
Okay,
Mine's
are you
Daniel
going to
Johns.
say Daniel Johns, or are you going to pick
See,
someone?
I actually have a really big, as you know, Kelly, because we've got similar tastes in music. I love musicians, so I love, like, I love all the grungy
Sorry about
boys with tattoos and, you know, like dark hair and like. So my thing is like dark hair, light eyes, and tattoos.
Aw.
And so, but musician-wise, that's what I used to like. So I used to like Chris Cornell and Kurt
Oh
Cobain.
my God.
Not that he was dark haired.
Oh my gosh, Kelly's having
I'm
a
sorry.
moment.
I know. Monica and I are like the same person. Like,
We are absolutely. When you
Yeah.
read my when you read my playlist for Love Hard, you were like, I loved all the
Yeah.
songs on there. You've got every single song. Because I like all the obscure stuff, and I love
yeah.
like Jonathan Davis from Korn, and you know, like
Yep.
all of these really.
Did
I
you,
don't know, like I just,
you know, Limp Bizkit? I mean, they suck, but whatever. But Wes Borland, the bass
oh
player.
God, back in the day,
Yes. When he had the black
Absolutely.
contacts and
yes, absolutely.
You guys.
He was everyone was talking about Fred Durst, and I'm like, ew, Wes Borland is,
Yeah.
and he's so creative. You know, he's such a creative
Uh-huh.
man, and so
Yeah. And he
I-
had that lip piercing.
You guys.
Oh,
I
is
know,
it-
I'm
is
having
it
a moment with
Becky?
her right now. Okay, as we talk about all these like hot dudes, Chris Cornell though, I mean, yeah, he was like beyond. Also, I
Did
got
you
to see.
Chris Cornell with the long hair or Chris Cornell with the
Yes.
short hair? Long hair?
But okay, I like the long hair, like with like Temple of the Dog, you know.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
then, yeah, but then when he got that short hair, like late '90s, early 2000s,
Black Hole Sun
You
era.
guys remember other guys' haircuts?
Yes.
Chris Cornell's, yes, I do.
Absolutely. And Eddie Vedder.
Yes.
Eddie Vedder.
Yeah.
So sad. Well,
I
actually
know it
went to,
was.
the cemetery. Like, I think it's called Forever Hollywood Cemetery. So I saw his
Mm-hmm.
grave, and it was very sad because I'm a big Soundgarden fan, and so yeah, I love Soundgarden. And ironically enough,
Mm-hmm.
when I write, I listen to all that kind of stuff when I'm writing. I think it taps into like all these inner. I don't know. Like someone said to me, "Why do you like all the metal music?" And I said, "Because a lot of it they write about from a place of pain, and I guess that's
Mm-hmm.
their expression, like the way they express it. And for me, writing is my, you know, the way I express myself. So I don't know. I can relate to it that way.
Yeah.
And I
That
listen
makes
to a lot of like Beethoven and Bach and stuff like that as well because it's so passionate and so, you
It
know,
is.
raw.
And some of that is really dark too, you know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Moonlight
Wow.
Sonata.
You
Moonlight
guys get
Sonata.
so deep.
I
And
know.
so, oh my god. No, never mind. Take it back.
And then you get so deep. That's what she said. And then I make a 12-year-old joke, and then it's then it's fine. But yeah, Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata is like
Yeah.
beautiful and haunting
Absolutely.
and creepy, and it's just I love it.
It's
You
just,
guys
I,
are
Penny's
one of
just
the
like,
same.
okay.
oh, we are. No, Kelly and I have already distinguished this between us. We've
I
already
love it.
we already see eye to eye on a lot of things when we chat, and that's what I said to her. I said, I'll be drunk, and she said, so will I. I said, no surprise. I know. Well, last time when we did the interview, I think I was having a coffee because it was earlier, because we're an hour
Yeah.
behind from where I am, because we're up north of Australia, so where we live
that's still got Victoria time.
is
Yeah.
quite low down, so.
We need to do
Responsible
champagne
one.
again soon.
We do need to
That
do
was
champagne
fun.
again. Yeah. Next time we
Absolutely.
talk to you, we'll do champagne
Yes.
because it's like we get a little bit extra
Callie
ridiculous.
gets bubbly. It's
yeah,
kind of
it's
funny.
weird. I get very like effusive.
Yeah, she's just like bubbles.
Abusive.
No, effusive, not abusive.
Wow, there's that too. And it's Callie.
I'm
Make her abusive.
yeah, no, effusive,
Absolutely.
like very
I
with
love that.
F's. Yeah. Yeah,
we'll do
it's-
that next time. That will be
It's
fun.
yeah, next time it'll be champagne. It'll be fun.
Yes.
Absolutely. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Monica. And we're really, 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 really excited for your book to come out.
And thank you to the unicorn as well. The good sport unicorn.
Yay.
Thank you. Love you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
That was amazing. Yay. Thank you, Monica and Unicorn,
Yes. Thank you,
especially
thank you.
Unicorn for putting up with us. With Monica, like the three of us together is like,
It's not fun. We all pull each other
It
down
is-
a dangerous road.
it is fun,
It is fun.
but
it
it's
just
it's
goes
it's dangerous. Yeah. Anyway, they're fantastic. We love them. Bad for You is out now. Her dark romance. It's dark. It's really good. It's very dark. So check the trigger warnings for sure.
yes.
But it is if you just discovered Monica through like Love Hard and Love Harder, this is a
It's the
total
tip of the
departure.
iceberg of what
Yeah.
she writes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And this is it's good. So pick it up.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. So anyway,
Until-
yes. So go get Bad for You. It's the beginning of a series. So
It's
you're
dark.
gonna be
Read the
all
trigger
like,
warnings.
yes, read your trigger warnings, but it's really good.
Yes. All right. Can we do a high five? This.
High five. Yeah, because we can't cheers,
I
right?
know.
I mean, you could like high five my bottle,
But it'd be
No,
so much more
it's
fun.
Not gonna, yeah. Yay!
Yay, Kelly.
Join us next time.
Bye.